What's up, party people? All right, so yeah. What up, Young? What up, Carlo? What up, Ed? What's up, Jermaine? What the fuck? I think this. I can start writing this shit off first or some shit. I don't know. All right, so I was gonna discuss something. It was kind of left ambiguous, as you can see. There's no title on this particular video. I was gonna discuss one thing, and then I think not Turnpike. Young, I believe, sent me a text at the last minute, sent me a link at the last minute. It was Turnpike. Turnpike sends me a link at the last minute. And it's a video that I should have seen today, but I was busy doing other shit. So today, for everybody that don't know, I dropped 2 videos today, right? Let's start in the beginning. Today, I dropped 2 videos. One was on the Migos. What up, Beta? One was on the Migos, and the other one was on XXXTentacion situation, right? So the one that I dropped on X, the one I dropped on X, was basically referring to the fact that Pitchfork does have the information that they spoke about X on. That's the one with in the beginning of the video. The video only got like 200 and something views. I really be needing people to hit that damn like button. It is what it is. I be needing likes and comments. So Pitchfork drops the interview, and they release some of the audio or whatever about whatever happened with X. And I've always said this. You could go back to the video right before this one that I put up about X. I said that it's a shame that they brought up this information after he passed away, because now we don't have any context for what happened. What's up, Chirac? I've been in numerous conversations with people that if somebody goes and they tells, depending on how trustworthy they are, if they go tell this conversation to a different individual and they don't add the proper context, my words can be taken to mean something other than what they actually mean. So that's what the video that I just recently put out is that this is the information there. I'm not sure what the information is about, but they have him saying certain things. And if these things that they're saying is true, whatever. But at the end of the day, I still to this day believe that that audio should not have been released, because he's not here to defend himself. If they had that audio 8 months ago, they should have released it 8 months ago. If they had that audio a year ago, they should have released it a year ago. Okay, appreciate you, Chirac. If they had this audio a year ago, they should have released it a year ago. That's the way that I feel. I feel that they should not have waited for the man to pass away then to release this type of information. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about whether he actually did it or not. I'm not saying that if he did do it, then I think that he needs to get a pass. I'm not saying any of that. Let's just be clear, because in the extremists like to say that if you're not immediately demonizing everything, then that means that you're for it. And that's not necessarily how the world works. And I'm not even talking about gray areas currently. I'm just saying the world in general. So that's the way I feel. I feel that this information should have never came out. Okay, now, one, I have to give a shout out to Diamonds Live. If there is any YouTuber that is going to be making XXXTentacion videos from now until forever, he has the right. Why? Because he's actually doing it the right way. I can't speak for all of his videos, but as far as the X videos are taken count, anybody that's an XXXTentacion fan, they should probably follow Diamonds Live. He's gonna be all over everything. Just keep it in a buck. I keep it 100. All right, so Diamonds Live listen to the whole entire tape. So one of the things, did I say what's up to Young yet? I mean Turnpike. Did Turnpike come in here? Nah, I ain't see him. All right, so please, everybody, hit the like button. One of the reasons why my videos keep getting demonetized is because nobody hits the like buttons on the videos. It's on every video. It says right on the top, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know why nobody hits the like buttons. What up, Ontario? What up, Miss Mahogany? I'm not, well, obviously some people hit them, but I mean, like, Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. He actually did have whatever was going on with him and X, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to clarify that because I have been critical of him in the past for him have doing like so many I still think he did a lot of unnecessary X videos, but I can't say shit. This last video that he put out, I can't say shit. So let's go into something real quick. Some of the stuff that Dom talked about. He said that they found out who the individual was that actually taped XXX Tentacion, and the person was supposed to be a friend, and the person is actually a DJ, and the person is actually a female. Now, once again, I'm going to say this again. My problem is that this information came out after X passed away. That's my issue. That's my issue. Why? Because after a person passes away, we can't find out the context of the conversation. We could only take it as the person who is presenting it. We only can see it from one side. You understand what I'm saying? A while ago, I was telling y'all about I had a breakup with a young lady, and we was on the phone, and she was trying to get me to say things in her perception, and I wasn't, because that's not the way that I seen it. So that's the way that you seen it. I could respect that, but that's not what I saw. I saw something else. I know what I said, and I know the intent behind my words. That I said something and you perceived it other than the way that I intended it to be said, that's not on me. That's on you. Like if I'm having a conversation with you and you tell me something and I take the intent as to what I want it to mean rather than what the author of the actual words intended for it to mean, that doesn't mean that what you're saying means what I wanted to say. It still means what you wanted it to mean, if that makes any sense. So that all of this came out after he passed away, I think that's some bitch shit. You had it, obviously had it before now. It should have been come out. That's all I'm saying. So actually, it's a DJ in Florida. Diamonds Live had the young lady picture up. Her name is Sunny. Diamonds Live had the young lady's picture up. Go figure. And besides actually having the young lady's picture up, I personally think that he should have done that because you might be endangering that young lady's life. We all know how X fans are. We all know how X's fans get. They was trying to put that young black boy in jail for X's murder, and that kid probably can't even spell the word. So yeah, he should not have put the young lady's picture up there. Now, if that young lady if she ends up with harm brought to her, it can be argued that it's Dom's Live's fault. That can be an argument. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that she should be absolved for her poor part, and even this story being alive. Like, why were you taping him in the first place if you weren't going to use the tape for anything but defamation after he passed away? You get what I'm saying? She illegally taped him just so she could use it for defamation against him after he already passed away. Because if this tape recording happened 2-3 years ago, who's to say she would have never, what was she going to do? Wait to keep it so she could blackmail him at some point? That's what she was doing? She was holding on to the tape so at some point she can blackmail him? Is that what she was doing? What other purpose is there for this tape? What other purpose is there for this tape? She didn't give it to the proper authorities. She didn't even give it to the media when he was still alive. She didn't let nobody know about the tape when he was still alive. It sounds to me like at one point or another, she was going to try to extort XXX Tentacion. Another thing. Another thing, before he says what he said, X said about hurting her, harming her, whatever. Once again, we are not absolving him for anything. I'm not talking about whether he did it or not. I'm ready to move forward like absolutely he did do it. I'm ready to move forward like, yep, he did it. I'm ready to move forward like that. He did it. Okay, just so we could just be clear on that. And just so we can be clear on that, I'm ready to move forward thinking that. Okay, first of all, people, stop putting your numbers in the damn chat. Some fucking wackadoo could be trying to call you, contact you, and do all types of weird shit. People, stop doing that. Second, this is the email address. Third, people who call in are usually donators to the channel. Yes, we don't want wackadoos calling your house or your number, waking your kids up at 2 o'clock in the morning. We don't want none of that. That's one. All right. Two, usually people that call in are people that actually donate to the channel. It's a very rare occasion when that's not the case. Also, what do you want to call in for? You just said, how do I get the call in? There's no, you haven't had any conversation here. I don't know what you want to talk about. I don't know your position on anything. I'm not calling him. I'm not calling him. What I'm going to call him, and he's immediately going to say some stupid shit on the phone and hang up with some dumb shit. I don't know. Anyway, so right before XXXTentacion starts talking about the situation, he talks about wanting to commit suicide, wanting to harm himself, cause self-harm. So I don't know how many people have actually, my beard is just fucking with me today. I don't know how many people actually dealt with individuals who have tried to commit suicide or who have thought about suicide to a point where it's definitely a mental health issue. I don't know how many people have, but 9 times out of 10, when somebody is talking about having suicidal thoughts, you can look for other thoughts that they say that comes out of their mouth to be extreme. What up, Mars? You can look for other things that come out of their mouth to be extreme. So I'm not surprised that somebody would, in one breath, talk about suicide, and in the very next breath, talk about harming someone else. If you're thinking about harming yourself, there's no reason in the world why I wouldn't believe that an individual wouldn't harm themselves. Also, anybody that's ever heard X's music, you already know that self-harm and depression is a staple of it. Look, dude said, how do I get a call, and left his number and everything, never commented again. What the shit is that? Yeah, I really can't listen to his music. That's why I think it's a bad thing for a homegirl who just had her picture put out there and her name. I mean, it's one thing to put the name out there, but then to put her picture out there. What's up, Shelby? What's up, Young? Appreciate you, my brother. Then also to put her name out there and her picture, and you know that X's fans are. Yeah, you could tell he had, you know, sometimes life is hard, y'all. And sometimes we don't have the strength to put ourselves in situations that could put ourselves to improve our situation. And then, you know, other times our situations are just, it feels like it's so bleak that we don't know what to do. You know, people go through this. So I don't know what's wrong with this phone. It's like the phone won't charge. I'm just turning this picture off. It's just like that phone won't charge. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, so my whole point is this. First, I want to know, everybody leave in the comments, what do y'all think about this whole tape coming out after he passed away? I'm curious about what people think about this tape coming out after he passed away. I think that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of us, you know, unfortunately our time comes, and then appreciate you, and it's like unfortunately our time comes and you have somebody just releasing information about us, you know, just to, you know, to mess our name up. You know, to demonize us, to mess our name up, to cause us hardship. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that's just some real bullshit. I'm thinking that that was just some real bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? That's why. That's the main reason why I'm not really. I'm not happy with that Pitchfork did it. I think that I'm looking like this. Imagine how many other publications she tried to contact. I'm pretty sure Pitchfork wasn't the first publication she tried to contact. Diamonds Live said he asked her for an interview. She asked him for money. She said that he was going to have to pay for an interview. So I'm pretty sure Pitchfork was not the first publication she tried to contact. I'm pretty sure that I'm thinking that there's a good chance that she tried to contact other publications and they didn't even want to run the story. No, they don't need the bad press, and we ain't giving you no money to give us bad press. Get the fuck out of here, little bitch. That's probably what that's probably what they were thinking. I don't know what they said, but that was probably what they was thinking. I'm not gonna let you come over here and give us bad press and then make us pay for it. You crazy. But definitely I'm thinking that, yeah, she wanted the money from Dom. Dom said he ain't giving her no money, so he didn't get the interview, and that's it. Dom don't never pay for interviews, especially shit like that. Well, I don't know if he pays for interviews, but that was, yeah. I think she's fucked. I mean, her face and everything is out there. She's a DJ. Who's gonna book her? She lives in Florida, and she's known as the female now that put the XXX tape out there to make him look bad. I'm not saying everybody fucks with X, but X has a rabid fan base, man. Vic Mensa basically could kiss his career goodbye now. You know how dope the next Vic Mensa song is gonna have to be? You know how dope a Vic Mensa song is gonna have to be to get him from out of that shit that he piled on top of himself? I don't think he has the requisite skill to make a song that good. Just so we can be clear. All right, I want to move on to this Migo shit. Yeah, she could have just deleted it, but more importantly than not deleting it, she could have just brought this fucking video, this audio out before he passed away. She could have did that. What up, KD? Hey, Young, I'm gonna call you up. You buy a phone? Really? Give me 1 second. I'm about to call up. I'm gonna call up. Kate. Young.
Jack Frost.
What up, brother? How you doing today?
Man, I'm good, yeah, man. I can't complain. It's a cool day.
Excellent. Every day's a good day, even the bad ones.
Yeah, I agree. What's up with the chat? Good evening to Miss KD. Shout out to Ant. What's up with Kylo, Shelby, Miss Mo? Who else in the chat? I think that's all the moderators. Yeah. All right. Good evening to everybody else.
All right. So, what do you think about the? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, and then as usual, you're gonna answer the question, and then you can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
For sure.
All right. So, my position is, if she had that tape, she had that recording, that if she was gonna come out with the recording, she should have did it before he passed away. Period. That she shouldn't have held on to the tape. Period. That's my position. I think the fact that she tried to drop have the tape come out after he passed away is some real scumbag shit. And that's why I don't think it's fair, because now he can't even defend himself. What's your position on that?
I'm standing behind you. Like, that's right there. That's my same position. You know what I mean? If she was gonna come out with it, she should have did it while he was still here. You know what I mean? For her to come out with it after he's gone, it's like, all right, now you're trying to tarnish this man's name, and you're trying to get some type of beneficial gain from this shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just not even cool. Like, that's not cool. And with anything, when he passed, them charges was dropped. So why are you coming out with this when them charges was dropped? Like, he died, and he didn't have. How you trying to?
Yo, my dude, you there?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you in a wind tunnel? No, I can't hear you.
Oh, I got on these headphones. So.
This shit's broke.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, for sure.
Finish what you were saying.
Oh, yeah. So the fact that she decided to come out with it after he already passed, and he didn't die with that on his name. So now you're trying to put that on that man's name, and he didn't already pass. You know what I mean? So before X died, he was never charged with anything.
Facts.
He was just going to court for it.
Wait,
so
hold on.
Didn't die.
Hold on. Let everybody know what's okay. He was going to court for it, but also the charges were about to be dropped. This is facts. The charges were about to be dropped before he passed away, and after he passed away, obviously they dropped the charges.
Exactly.
So also, the young lady Geneva was not being helpful to the case. She was not helping them put him away. Also.
Right.
Okay. I just want to make that clear real quick, because some people might not know that. And you did.
I'm sure all the X fans know that.
No. The X fans absolutely know that. But you got the idiots. Okay, that's not fair. You got the individuals that they just say anytime somebody is accused of something that they're guilty. I hate that mindset. Numerous times I have seen people get accused of things that have not been guilty. Have I seen people that have been guilty of things get away with it? Yes, we've all seen that. But you know, just because somebody is accused of something, I don't think that we should already associate guilt with it. That's just my position.
I agree. I agree.
Do you think that that young lady is safe after
Oh no.
Diamond's Live put her
Oh
picture up?
no. Oh no. In no way, shape, form, or fashion is that lady safe at all. Period.
I think she's gonna have to move,
Period.
yo.
Period. She's gonna have to move out of the country.
Out of the state. She can't stay in Florida.
I'm okay, like X fans are like cult,
everywhere.
You know, like X fans, it was like a cult. Like them niggas is really like a cult. Like they will really die for that man. You know what I mean? So she's not safe. She's not. Just like when the who was that? His ex, the chick that he was going to court for or whatever, when she went to his little burial site.
Oh man, they jumped her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so come on. Look at how bad she got it. This girl, oh man.
And that's crazy because I'm sorry, but like let's say a female was saying that they get hit on, but you see them and they never see any scars or any bruises or nothing like that. You could possibly say, well, I don't know, maybe she's like whatever. But when you see the pictures of homegirl, she had 2 black eyes. You know something beat her up.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not blaming X because if I remember correctly, she said it wasn't X who did it. It was actually some other people. But the point in which I'm trying to make is obviously this young lady had been harmed at one point or another. That's all I'm saying. Right. I'm not saying who did it, who didn't do it, whatever. For her to show up at X's the thing that they was having for X, the vigil, and then get attacked, I'm just not jacking that. I don't think that was not cool with me.
I have to agree that she was there just to show her respect, and that happened to her.
And she, at one point or another, had 2 black eyes, so we know somebody beat her up, whoever the fuck did it, and they did. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just my I look like this. This is what I'm trying to say. We weren't there. We don't know what happened. Obviously, that female, she was injured or hurt. The recording that X has alludes to the fact that it's a possibility that it's a very strong possibility that it could have been him. My position is if that young lady had evidence of somebody harming a woman and she decided not to give that to the proper authorities, then fuck that bitch. Let's not even talk about whether it's X or not. Let's say it's just some random dude that is in some kind of relationship with a female and he's and there's a constant a pattern of abuse going on, right? Just some random dude. And some female tapes that random dude admitting to the abuse. Right? And then she doesn't give it to the proper authorities. What kind of shit is that? Why did you tape them?
Exactly.
So right then and there, I think I'm looking at it like, what was she trying to do? She was gonna try to fucking extort him? That's what she was waiting to extort him?
9 times out of 10, that's exactly what she wanted to do. Everything always boils down to some type of money, some type of clout, some type of way you could benefit off of downing somebody else. Any way you can come up off of bringing somebody else down is what everybody want to go with in situations like this. There was no reason for her to record that at all, unless she was going to use it.
Copy. Oh, wait, hold on. So T Stewart says, so if Fabulous was to pass, I don't know. I think he's saying if we're going to give Fabulous a pass, would everybody just dismiss the things he has done? Okay, first of all, he allegedly knocked that woman's teeth out. Anybody that's knocking women's teeth out, they need to be held accountable, period. I'm not even going no further. So stop.
That's a whole nother situation, bro.
Yeah.
Way left field with that.
Yeah, so if somebody got their fucking teeth knocked out, the person who knocked out their teeth, no, wait, what you mean? No, if he dies. But the stuff, okay, so Fab's video evidence is already, the video evidence of him yelling at them father or whatever, everybody already knows about it. What I'm saying is that I don't like the fact that this audio evidence came out after he passed away. If the audio evidence would have came out before he passed away, I personally wouldn't have no problem with it.
I don't think anybody would.
Exactly. I wouldn't have no problem with it. I would see it as somebody's trying to save that young girl's life because she's in a bad situation and she don't know how to get herself out of it. But he's already gone. He's passed away. Showing this, and she can't even sue him. He's gone. She can't even get no money. Why even expose this? You might as well have just left that shit be.
All for clout. It's all for the chief.
We live in a messed up world right now. And part of the problem that we have is that everybody is trying to figure out a way that they could get that their words could mean something. People feel worthless. I'm telling you what it is. People feel worthless.
Did that. I blame social media. Social media is the reason why the world is fucked up today. Excuse my language, but social media is the reason why the world is the way that it is right now as we speak today. I blame Instagram. I blame Snapchat. I blame Facebook. I blame MySpace. You know what I mean? I blame everything that gave everybody the power to want to really be the next person that they see, to want to be the next person that's talked about, you know what I mean? To be the next person that's followed, you know what I mean? Oh, I want to be the person to get 3,000 likes on every picture, you know what I mean? I want to be the person to have 1 million people following me, watching what I'm doing, you know what I mean? For what? For what? That's what everybody chasing, and I blame social media for that.
I agree with you. One, Shelby, you funny as shit. She said we need to punch people in the face and the world will be better. Shelby's funny as hell. But yes, I absolutely agree with you on that. And I think another problem that we actually have is everybody gets a trophy. I think that that's an issue. Some people are thinking, you know what, I didn't get my trophy yet, and they're trying to get their trophy because everybody gets a trophy. It doesn't matter if you have talent, no talent, what. Everybody has to get a win. I think that's part of the problem. That's just my opinion. I think that we need to start letting people know that they need to improve rather than giving people the perception that they are good enough. What up, Gregory?
I definitely agree with that.
Okay, first, Gregory, I think you're talking about that text, the thing that you sent me. Yeah, I got it. But what is your girl being at the crib have to do with shit? I don't know. What, me and your girl? I don't know, man. That's just. Yo, he says, yo, what up, Frost? My girl was at the crib, but you got it. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Dang, bro.
I don't know what that talk about, man. She got a sister?
You trying to share? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm single as shit, yo. I like caramel complexion too. I mean, I like all women. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying.
Hey.
Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait, slap straight. Okay. Okay, whatever. Shelby is just always talking violence. But the point that I'm trying to say is, I definitely agree with you. Social media has made people crave that attention. It's like it's made people, you know, a woman will put up a freaking selfie and shit, and if she don't get the right number of likes, she might really start thinking less of herself.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, like really start thinking less of herself if she doesn't get the right number of likes. Like, and I think that's definitely part of the problem, and that's part of the issue.
I have to agree, and that's why between the youth, between the young Black youth, that's why they killing each other left and right. Everybody's in competition.
Yes,
everyone is in competition. Like, I'm seeing these young kids die left and right, and I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? Social media, everybody's stunting. Everybody want to be the dude with the guns. Everybody want to have the money. Everybody want to say they running down, they shooting this, they popping that, they selling this, they selling that, and y'all dying left and right.
Facts. Yo, my dude. One of the things that I'm usually, I don't usually say it flat out, straight out, but one of the things that I'm usually talking about is I'm not in competition with anyone. I refuse to be in competition with others. I think that what we need to focus more on is self-improvement. When you're in competition with others, let's say you're in competition with somebody who's really not that good. So then when you get better than him, that makes you're like, I've made it. Nigga, you ain't make it. You're just better than some other nigga that ain't that good. People need to stop being in competition with others. People need to set goals and attempt to reach them. That's it. Pardon me. It's not easy. I'm not trying to say like this is a simple thing. Like, oh man, I'm just gonna go set a goal and I'm gonna be there. What I'm saying is that people are often trying to get better than others who aren't even that good themselves. But if we set goals and try to reach goals, you know what I'm saying, that for ourselves that could help improve who we are, then that's a win. And that's why I'm never in competition with anybody about anything. Okay, so I was trying to link up with some chick. So she said, oh, she don't know what she's gonna do because she like somebody else might be coming into something. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, I respect that. Like, okay, so let's not do anything. Because me, the way I am, I'm not going to be in competition with some other nigga.
Right.
If you want to fuck with me, you're going to fuck with me. If you're going to be saying you don't know if you're going to come fuck with me because you might go hang out with some other nigga, then go hang out with that nigga. I'm fine. Like, that's the way my brain, you can't be in I refuse. And that's just me. I mean, you know, other people is other people, but I refuse to be in competition with people. I just refuse. I have my own goals that I'm trying to meet. I got the things that I'm trying to do in my life. If I decide to get into a competitive battle, okay, I'm going to tell you why I'm probably like this. I have relatives who I look at and I see them not reach their potential because they're trying to be better than other niggas. So that's just the way that I think. You understand what I'm saying? Other people got their own experiences or whatever it is. But I have relatives who I personally see and know that they have great potential and they have never reached their potential because they spent so much of their life trying to be better than some other nigga who's not even that good at shit. So I refuse to be in competition with a motherfucker.
It's not really gonna get you anywhere. It might get you ahead of him, but then what? Then what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
You gotta find somebody else to get ahead of, and then you gotta find somebody else to get ahead of. Like, come on, man. Just do you. Live your life.
Exactly.
Have your own standards. Have your own morals. Live your life. Don't be worrying about the next man.
And then on top of this, that you got to think about this. Once you're in competition with somebody, then you've set a ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? You've set a ceiling.
You basically capping yourself off.
Exactly. Once you're in competition with somebody, you set a ceiling. When you're not in competition with nobody, you're just trying to improve. You have not set any ceiling. You have actually increased your potential for potential.
Ooh, I like that. You increased your potential for potential.
Yes, because you have not set a ceiling. And I think that's what people are doing. And I think that's what the social media fucking world that we live in is creating. We're creating a whole bunch of people that are setting limitations on themselves and they don't even see it. And then when they don't become the thing that they want to become or the thing that they believe they can become, then now they are, you know, sad and depressed and they want to fuck up another nigga life because they believe that their life is all screwed up and everything. Motherfucker, start over. That's it. Sometimes we got to start over.
It's true. But nowadays, if you really look at it, everybody's just too drugged up. Everybody's drugged up.
That's facts.
You got nothing but alcoholics and druggies walking around nowadays. That's it.
My dude, a while back, like 7, 8, 9 years ago, right? A long time ago. So I wake up, I go out of my house. It's like, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So there's this nigga that I know that live in the neighborhood. It was like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Nigga looked at me and asked me how much I had on a bottle. I looked at this nigga. I said, oh man, I'm late for something. No lie. Went back in my fucking house, yo.
Oh, wow.
I mean, dude is doing well now. You understand what I'm saying? Now, dude is doing well. Don't get it wrong. He got a nice job, nice girlfriend. But the point is that's how some people are living. Some niggas is waking up in the morning and the first thing that's on their mind is getting high, getting drunk. They chasing a fix.
That's true.
All of this shit is self-destructive. All of it.
It is. even people that wake up every morning and get that cup of coffee, I ain't gonna lie. That's like the same thing, because you're still chasing like that caffeine. Like you still chasing like that fix. I know people that religiously wake up before they even brush their damn teeth, they drinking some coffee.
Facts. Facts.
And you got people that drink soda the same exact way. People, you know, first thing they do is drink a soda. I don't drink carbonated drinks. It's like, period. I don't drink no carbonated drinks. That's just me. So my body couldn't even handle all of that. I can't go get me a Dr. Pepper and go crank that down at.
Well, god damn it, that's like the most carbonated one. That might kill you.
Man, I think all that shit would kill me. I'm good off all of that. I'm good off carbonated drinks.
What was I just about to say? One thing that I do is I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. I have a relative who drinks a ton of coffee. I drink about 1 cup of coffee a day. Some days I don't drink any coffee at all.
I drink about 1 cup a day.
I drink about 1 cup a day. And I do find it as being a habit. But one of the things I also do now is sometimes I drink that shit with barely any fucking sugar in it. Other time I drink that shit with a shitload of milk in it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I understand that, you know, the caffeine is a problem and the drinking of coffee is a problem in general. But a lot of people sometimes oversweeten their coffee. So now you're drinking a fucking a cup of syrup every morning. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to mix it up if I'm going to drink coffee every day. But I drink about 1 cup of coffee a day. That's usually the cup you see me drink in the morning. I don't drink. I used to drink. Put it like this. I'm going to tell you. Like, okay, so in the morning I go get my coffee from the store, right? That's what I usually do. I bought a big ass thing of freaking coffee I have in my fucking refrigerator because I keep my coffee in the refrigerator, you know, freshness and shit. I don't know. That's where it should be kept. So I keep the coffee in the refrigerator. Yo, I'm telling you right now, I think that it might have went bad by now because that damn big ass thing of coffee been sitting in my refrigerator for like 3 months. I ain't touched it.
Yeah. You might want to touch that. You might want to see if it's still good.
I might. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't touched it. Because I don't drink coffee during the day anymore. In the morning, I walk to the store because I want to just have a nice brisk walk.
See, but you could walk in the morning after you make a cup of coffee. So you could walk down the street with your cup of coffee.
But then I don't got nowhere to go. I already got the coffee.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the walk.
But I'm a task motivated individual. I'm not gonna just go do something to be doing it. I need to be doing it for a reason.
It's always good to take a walk.
I agree. So I randomly find places to walk at during the day when I think I haven't walked enough. Seriously, I walk to I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes I walk to like the 4th or 5th store closest to my house. I walk to the store like 4 or 5 stores away. That's like 6 blocks from me, just so I could just, you know, take an extra walk.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I used to walk like 6 miles a day.
I ain't never did that.
Every day. I used to walk like 6 miles a day. Well, not every day, about 3 times a week.
Well, that sounds a little bit more reasonable. I ain't walking those 6 miles every day.
I had to go to, I was in trouble and shit, so I had to go to my bail bondsman. So them niggas, so I don't get in trouble. And then I had to, and that shit's about 3 miles away, 3-4 miles away. So I used to walk in and walk back home at least once a week. And that same neighborhood my family lives in. So then other days I just walk over there rather than waste money because, you know, nice brisk walk.
True that.
So I walk over there on other days and then walk back home. A pocket full of money, I'm walking. And I buy coffee on the walk.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Frost.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm a task motivated individual, period. Like if you want me to do something, like let's say somebody want me to do something, they got to make the task like the accomplishment of the thing that they want me to do. If you make it seem interesting, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna do that shit. You ain't even need to have to ask twice. But if you're just like, yo, let's go do this thing over here, it means nothing. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. This seat is comfortable. I could just sit here doing nothing. Why would I go all the way outside in the morning after I made my cup of coffee, man? Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna look like a weirdo. I'm gonna be walking on the block with a mug, yo. Motherfuckers is gonna be like, what the fuck is gonna be like?
You could just say you going to go get a bagel.
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with this guy walking around with a mug? It says friends on it. He a weirdo, yo. I have all type of new problems. I pick up new problems every other week, yo. I don't need those type of problems. I really do pick up new problems every other week. I wish my life was less exciting. You have no idea.
Oh,
all right, what's going on with you anyway, young? What would you like to discuss that's going on in pop culture? Just the culture in general.
You was about to talk about this Migos situation.
All right, what you think about it?
Well, it's your show, man, so you got to give everybody the rundown.
All right, not a problem. I give you the lead in. Okay, so for everybody that don't know, the Migos is currently being sued by some guy named Moss or M-O-S. I'm not 100% sure, but it's Moss, right? He's getting sued and some shit is happening. So basically what happened is there's a song called Talk It Like I Walk It. And I'm going to tell you the funniest thing. I heard that song before Migos made it. So when Migos actually made that song, I was listening to it like, why does this shit sound different? Seriously, I heard the song before Migos made the song. I'm telling you, I don't know how I heard it. I don't know why I heard it, but I heard that bitch. And so when the Migos made it, I thought somebody, I didn't know what the fuck happened. I didn't understand what was going on. Anyway, so they're suing him. What up, Jules? So anyway, so they're suing Migos, which is whatever. But I just want to also add this. Remember Walker, Sauce Walker or Sauce Walker? I don't know how to say nobody's name, yo. I'm the worst, yo. Yeah, but remember when he was beefing with the Migos and he was talking about how the Migos steal everybody's shit?
Yeah.
He's been saying that the Migos steal everybody's shit. So I just want to bring that to people's attention. We already have Sauce Walker, who was busy talking about how Cardi B was trying to have his baby. And Migos actually steal a lot of people's shit, and people in Atlanta know this. So another thing that I want to say is, first of all, does anybody think the Migos are good rappers? I don't think the Migos are good rappers. I think they make music that is entertaining to people because they know how to do ad-libs and all that other bullshit. But I mean, their bars are terrible.
Offset be getting off on some shit. I can't even lie. Offset be getting off on some shit. Offset really be getting off on. Yeah, Offset be getting. Quavo trash. Quavo just sound good. Like he just know how to harmonize and shit. What's the other dude? Takeoff. Takeoff is cool. Takeoff is alright. But Offset be getting off on some shit. Matter of fact, the other dude, Takeoff, he about to drop an album.
What up, Deontay? Yeah, his album's next.
Yeah. But yeah, Offset actually be killing shit sometimes. Like Offset really be having bars on some shit, but it seemed like that's only when he featured with somebody else or like it's his solo shit. When he doing the Migos shit, when it's Migos, nah, that's terrible. Don't nobody be having bars. But when Offset do his own individual shit, yeah, he be having bars. I ain't gonna lie, like he be killing features. On that, he really be killing features.
But what about that Joe Budden bar? That bar was the wackest diss bar I heard in a long time, yo.
That was a group written song. That was a group written thing.
They don't know how to diss people. They need to leave Joe Buddens alone. That nigga from the fucking tri-state area. We know how to roast the nigga up here. I'm keeping a buck with you. They're gonna. I just figured out something. You know why Drake loves battle rap so much? What the fuck you think he finding his ghostwriters?
Oh, what?
Nobody put 2 and 2 together yet. I think Drake is finding his ghostwriters.
But Drake songs Drake never spitting no bars. Drake has never really spit. Like when Drake first came out, Drake was spitting bars. After that first couple months with Wayne and Young Money and shit, after he branched out into all this little singing shit that he doing, Drake don't have no bars. Drake is never spitting no hard shit. Drake ain't never spitting no street shit.
I'm gonna agree with you, but check this out. What if Drake is just trying to protect his image? Remember, Drake is supposed to have some shit that he could go at Kanye with it, right? He's supposed to have some shit that could destroy Kanye, right? That they don't want him to put out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want him to put it out because it's going to hurt his image. So maybe Drake is trying to protect his image by not going too far. And just because niggas a battle rapper, that doesn't mean that they can't make some catchy shit that Drake do. Matter of fact, okay, this is the best way I could put it. You know, they say some of the best dramatic actors are actually comedians, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the best songwriters are actually battle rappers.
Okay, but if you look at the people that we know of that done wrote shit for Drake, it doesn't even make sense that he would have battle rappers. If you look at Party Next, you look at The Weeknd.
Those are the people we know about.
Quentin Miller.
Those are the people we know about.
Right. So if you already have like an initial background of a nice percentage of what these OVO ghostwriters are producing for Drake and the type of songs that they're producing from him in their backgrounds,
okay.
I don't see no battle rap being included. I don't see no battle rappers being
DJ?
included in them.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I don't think he's recruiting battle rappers to battle rap at all.
No, even
I don't even think
with the writing part.
I don't even finish. Say what you're gonna say.
I don't see battle rappers writing the type of songs that Drake produces at all.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So once I was battling some nigga, right? So it was me, it was a couple of my other peoples, and I was battling. It could have just been we could have just been spitting. And so I said a line, and my homeboy, Slick Murder, he said, "Yo, you should say the line like this," and tried to switch the line up on me. And I just looked at him like, I like my line better anyway. So I looked at this nigga like, nigga, stop trying to write my shit. I'm better than you. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was thinking. Slick Murder was nice though. I liked him. He was nice. Why? I don't think niggas is writing entire verses for Drake is what I'm trying to say. I do believe niggas is helping them with lines here and there. Helping them with concepts. Because that's what battle rappers are big on. Battle rappers have to think of entire concepts to follow through with their rap. So I think that there is a chance if he is getting help from battle rappers also, because we already know he has a sweatshop, that there is a chance that he's getting ideas and concepts from battle rappers. That's all I'm saying. A line here and there to lead himself down a path. Now, the proof that he's not using actual battle rappers is what just happened to him with fucking with the story of Adidon. But I do believe that that's one of the reasons why he's always been thinking he could get everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's why he had that particular had that energy, like he thought he could get everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Because he had battle rappers with him. So if shit got thick, he could go get niggas that he know how to battle rap. Because he doesn't understand the difference between a battle rap and a diss track. And I think that's why he's so angry about what happened and why he keeps saying, that's not battle rap. That's not battle rap. Because he had battle rappers on deck to help him. And then them niggas said, look, son, this shit is over. This shit is over. Yeah, this shit is over, man. We can't help you with this shit. I mean, we could try.
You think Drake has every corner of the field covered?
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't think he's using these niggas on a regular or nothing like that. But I think that is definitely a situation where if he felt like he needed some extra oomph that he could go to, like maybe an Arsenal or somebody, throw him, I don't know, a couple racks, get himself some assistance with a song.
Okay, I can see that.
And that's why I think he sticks so close to battle rap. Because he's not a battle rapper at all. He's a braggadocious rapper. He's good at bragging. He's not good at tearing another person down. There's a difference.
Yeah, he's good at bragging and simping over women.
Yeah, he loves the simp. Simp master. Simp master flex. He loves it. I don't know. Whatever, nigga. I think Tone Cone is mad at me. I was supposed to call him. I gotta go get a. Yo, I'm about to get a P.O. box, y'all.
That'd be dope.
About to go get a P.O. box.
Left and right.
I think I'm gonna go in there tomorrow. How much a P.O. box costs? I don't even know. I'm gonna go get a P.O. box tomorrow, maybe.
I paid $35 a month for mine.
That's it?
Yeah.
Somebody dropped $35 in my PayPal. I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Super chat, get it cracking.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go drop. No, in the PayPal, not the super chat. Fuck the super chat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, don't donate to the super chat.
Hello. I gotta wait. I gotta wait for fucking when I get paid again with the damn super chat. I want to tell everybody when I get paid. The fucking the fucking PayPal come directly to the card. I could go get that shit tomorrow.
All right.
$70 for 6 months. That's good, right?
Damn, wait, I'm getting fucked.
Jules says $70 for 6 months.
Oh yeah, wait, y'all way up in New York, though. Yeah, y'all way. Yeah.
First of all, Shelby, nobody thinks that Drake is out there shooting guns at anybody.
The fuck?
Them niggas is one of them have a nigga hold a person down and murder them niggas. I don't give them niggas no respect. That's hard to do also, by the way. I'm just saying. Let's not act like taking a person's life is easy, because it's not. If it is easy to you, it's because you heartless.
Or you just really
got a good reason, got an excellent reason. But still, that probably wouldn't be easy. I mean, you know the revenge you have to have on your mind. Like a nigga would have had to like rape your puppy after like decapitating them and some shit, like some John Wick shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I should do a John Wick remix and shit.
Oh shit.
I said the PayPal thing. I think people think I was joking. I was dead fucking serious. I don't even know.
Do you even have a PayPal link in your stuff?
Yeah, I got a PayPal. Link is in the description of every fucking video. People be PayPaling every now and then.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Oh, can't do that no more. The Lisandro Guzman Feliz, some story just popped up about it. They demonetized all of my Lisandro Guzman Feliz videos that had news clips in it, because they're not allowing us on YouTube to put news, to use content like that anymore, even if we're like speaking on it. So that's crazy.
YouTube again.
DJ said it is not 35. So what it go for around, DJ, you know?
Mine 35.
Well, his is 35. Where you at again? You in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
He's in Colorado, it's 35. But I'd assume everything's expensive there, because they like, them niggas is high on that weed. We could charge them anything. They don't know.
Oh, shit.
$68 for what? A month?
Hell nah. Wherever they at, they have with that shit. $68 a month. Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm trying. I need to get a box, but now y'all niggas is scaring me. I got to get one anyway, so it don't matter.
Not for $68 a month. That's big. That's a whole nother phone bill.
Nobody is saying that you ain't right, Shelby. Shelby just hate Drake, yo. Yeah, that is a whole phone bill. Well, it's not my whole phone bill. My phone bill is like a $1.30, but yeah, that's a phone bill. All right.
Oh, wait, Shelby live in like Toronto. Huh?
Yeah, she live in Toronto. She hates Drake.
Yeah, she probably do hate Drake. Yeah, that sounds right.
She said I rate Pusha T. I think she said she hates Pusha T too. Shelby just hates basically everybody. Maybe everybody except for me because she's in the chat. But she hates them, yeah, everybody. Shelby just has hate for everyone. It's okay, Shelby. We love you.
Yeah.
She wrote rate twice. H ain't even near the R. So I don't know. Oh, you like, she's saying I take Pusha T. Okay. Because the H ain't even near the R, yo. Oh, that's what rate means? Oh, what the fuck? I don't know about that damn slang. I'm old as shit, yo. I don't know no new slang. I know zero. Do you ever, okay, I'm gonna tell you how fucking into ourselves I was when we grew up. When I was growing up, we only used the slang we made up. Me and my niggas, we only used the slang we made up. We didn't use no outside slang.
Yeah, it still go like that with some people. It really still go like that with some people.
I mean, we didn't. Like, I'm gonna tell you how different our slang was. I would go to like 3 blocks over, not even far out the neighborhood, and be talking, and people be like, "Yo, what the fuck they say that at?" I'm like, "Nigga, down the block." Seriously, like I used to go. I'm not gonna lie, though, I had a lot of chicks like because they was fucking with the way I talk though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was kind of dope.
Yeah, I live that every day.
Somebody left in the description. It was like, "Yo, your voice is dope," right? But then they dissed every single thing else about the channel. I was like, "Okay, thanks. I appreciate you. Get out of here, you gas bag. What's wrong with you?" But they said they like my voice, but every single thing else about the channel they absolutely hate.
Weirdo.
They said they sub, so
just to hear your voice, but they don't want to hear the content. They just want to hear you talk.
I don't know, man. I don't care. Watch every video. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. I don't even care.
Hey, if I ever catch them in the damn chat, blocking it.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if they've been here a couple of times, and I don't even remember it was them that said it. It is what it is, though. Anyway, so what was you talking about? The whole Migos situation. So yeah, as far as I could see, they're saying Migos still a lot of shit. So like, and then you got the Cardi B situation where Cardi B is in trouble because they saying that she stole some shit. You know, Cardi B ain't write her damn verse. Some like 8 niggas wrote that shit. Well, it was probably actually like 1 or 2 people, but they just gave other people credit because that's how you get people paid. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you get people paid. Let's say I'm part of some kind of organization and I have to make sure that I'm paying them niggas because I owe them protection or some shit or whatever the case might be, right? I can't keep just handing them money. So what you do is you put them as a writer or you give them credit on your music. So when you give them credit on your music, they get residuals. You understand what I'm saying? So even though you're not giving them 100 grand on the spot, bang, over the course of, or points off the record. Exactly. Shelby know what I'm talking about. So that's why individual like Cardi B has, because Cardi B's a blood. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, she's like a brim or something.
She's a brim. And so Cardi B you never hear about her having any problems with the Bloods, right?
No.
Never, right? And you always see a million names of people on her songs that they wrote the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at fucking what's this nigga name? 6ix9ine. That nigga got so many problems with his people. It's believed they robbed him. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one way that you handle business in contrast with another way that you handle business. People forget this shit is a business, y'all. Sometimes people got to get paid. If I do my job, I want my money. You feel me? So if his security is doing their job and he hasn't been touched up until that point that thing happened, then they should have been getting paid. I mean, that's just me, yo. And then you got people that saying, "Oh yeah, but why he got to pay for a grown man?" My nigga, they have a job. They're doing their job. Why are they not getting paid? Yeah, he do got caught
He's not
tomorrow.
there for nothing.
Exactly.
Especially when him out here causing all this drama, bringing all this bad energy on himself. Like, you want me to put my life on the line for nothing?
Facts. You know what YouTube needs to add? YouTube needs to add in the chat like and dislike in the heart thing. So when y'all make a comment, if I like the comment, I can hit it and put like a heart there so y'all know I like your comment.
That might be cool. Only if you can see it.
No, everybody can see it. That'd be dope. So everybody can see when I'm really fucking with something that y'all say. So I don't have to always stop and then repeat the shit that you said.
But you always gonna have that person that's gonna keep fucking texting it until you do repeat it.
And then that's when the motherfucker gets fucking timed out. What the hell, y'all niggas ain't y'all get to do y'all job?
That's usually what I do.
The only person I'm not gonna lie, you do be timing the people out that needs to get timed out. But the main person that I could rely on to time people out is fucking Ant. Right now, that's the only reason why he's a damn admin. And where the fuck is he?
Ant probably on 2K.
Losing. He's always losing. I'm still not very happy with him. Anyway. Yeah, so he is showing up to court tomorrow, and we're gonna see what happened. And I don't really want to go too far into the situation and nothing like that, but I don't see that it's from what I hear, it is absolutely won't be a good thing if that man if they end up locking him up.
He's been preparing for it though.
It won't be good for him. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know who feet I might be stepping on if I say more. But from what I know, it is definitely not. He does not want to go. He does not want to do any time in any. He don't want to go back to Rikers. First of all, they're gonna have to keep him. They can't put him in those kind of. He's gonna have to be by himself all day, every day. He's gonna have to be by himself. Because you got to understand, if he isn't paying people that's supposed to be getting paid, right? If he isn't, you know where most of that money is supposed to get kicked back to, right? The people that's locked up, right? So now he's going to get locked up and go in jail with people who some people are supposed to get money that's locked up and he wasn't doing his end of the. I'm just saying, like, there could be problems.
It could.
Yeah. Now I'm going to leave that alone because I'm not talking. I don't like talking too much of that gang shit because, yeah, I don't, because I already know me. I'm going to say some shit and I'm going to be 100% on point and I'm going to have somebody else sending me fucking texts telling me some shit that I don't want to fucking hear.
Let's stay away from that then.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Because more than once I have just hypothesized something that was dead on correct. And then you add that to the fact that I got my homeboy who's actually, I got my homeboy that knows about all that stuff and he be on here talking, so people might definitely get the wrong impression. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I be peeping it out, I'm always there.
And
there.
he know what the fuck he talking about.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm always tuned in. I'm always tuned in. I'm strapped. I still live in that world, so yeah.
Yeah, so I don't wish hurt on anybody, not even my enemies. Because I don't believe in giving that energy out. First of all, you know what I'm saying. But I don't wish hurt on nobody, so I'm definitely not wishing anything bad for that young man. But if what he needs to. Whatever is the thing that's protecting him from going to jail, he needs to hope that shit is working overtime tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do wish hurt on people.
Oh man.
But I don't never wish jail on nobody. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put jail on my worst enemy. Like I'd rather me do you something than for you to go to jail.
Thank you very much. You just gave me to every post office in the Bronx, damn near. And that one is very cheap. Okay, y'all. So I want to try to get a. That one's the cheapest, $49. Grand Concourse. I gotta go there anyway.
That ain't bad.
$49, 6 months, $49. But then that means that if I get packages and shit, I gotta take that shit all the way over the train, yo. But that's not a bad trip. That trip right there it's not a bad trip for me. So I might do that. Thank you very much, DJ. I love y'all. Y'all guys are the best. I'm just got 100% distracted.
I feel good. It's all good.
Just thinking about something, I got 100% distracted. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with Homeboy. I'm hoping the best for the whole situation, everybody involved. But if he gets locked up and he goes to jail, there's gonna be a big problem, big issue. He's gonna be sorry. It's just not a good look. With that being said, nobody wants to get locked up and go to jail, so whatever, nigga. But then this is something else that people aren't realizing. If he actually get violated and he ends up going to jail, they're gonna make him register as a sex offender. How's he gonna be able to do music and go tour and get a passport and you're a sex offender? So he's not even gonna be able to do music out of the country.
Yep, and that's the whole thing that the DA wants. Like, that's why they want to give him that damn title. That's why they want to just go ahead and stamp him with that. So he cannot have shows out of the country. So he cannot perform for huge ass audience for teenage children and shit. Like, he doesn't have an adult audience.
Nope. Know that. Nope, he don't. I mean, the other day some dude was like, "Yo, I'm 45. I listen to Tekashi." I was like, "Whatever, nigga." Like, that's just one of those situations where you like, I guess it had to be one. I don't know. But yeah, he don't have an adult audience. You know, the majority of his audience isn't adults. He's not going to go do a Tekashi concert anywhere and get a room full of adults. There's going to be people there that's going to act like they're bringing a kid. Those are the only adults they're going to get. It's not going to be a ton of adults. It's going to be a whole bunch of kids and Jules. That's it. That's what it's going to be. That's it. It's going to be a whole bunch of kids and Jules is going to be there.
She loves his man. That's her man. That's her dude.
I don't even know about that Ayo, that famous. I was about to say Ayo KD, that famous Dex situation, but I don't really talk about famous Dex on here. So I tell you what, Gregory Benjamin, send a story or article or something like that to me, and I'll see if I'll cover it tomorrow. How about that? That's fair enough. I'll see if I do a video on it tomorrow. So here's the Gmail. Send a article or something like that to me, and then I'll see. But I don't. As you can see, I try to mostly the artists that interest the majority of the people in this community are the Jay-Z's and the Drakes and the freaking Pusha T's and of the world and the Kanye's of the world, not the famous Dexes and the AOKDs and the who you gonna want me to do a story on next? Fucking what's this nigga name? Soulja Boy, yo, what Soulja Boy about to drop that new album, yo? Do a video on that nigga.
Soulja Boy garbage.
He's terrible. Soulja Boy doesn't even listen to his own music. You go to Soulja Boy crib, he don't got none of his own music there. They're like, yo, put that new Soulja Boy on, Soulja Boy. That nigga like, get the fuck out of here, yo. No, I don't listen to that shit off the job. Nobody's listening to that shit. Anyway. He said, fuck no, we done with that nigga. Yeah, that shit is retarded. All right, so you got anything you want to add? We're about to close all of this out.
I hope everybody in the chat have a dope night. Make sure y'all drink your water when y'all wake up.
Wait, before you go, anybody else want to call in? Definitely drink that water.
Super New get back. I can't wait till Super New get back.
I mean, I want the caller, but I don't know. I should call her and check in on her. I wanted to call her. I was thinking about her the other day. I want to call her, ask her how she was doing. But I know she just had a baby, and I don't want to. Just text her. DJ said call her. DJ ain't say call her. Who wants me to call DJ? Show of hands.
Yeah, call DJ. Yeah.
Only one hand? I can't call her with only one hand. I'm keeping a buck.
That's cold. That's cold.
Okay, now if DJ doesn't answer, that means she doesn't want to talk to y'all.
I can't say to you right now.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, baby girl?
What's going on?
Chillin'. Hold on, let me merge them. All right, everybody here?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, DJ?
Hey, Blue, how are you?
I'm crazy. I'm wonderful.
Good. What's up, everybody in the chat?
Quick question.
All right, what's going on?
Quick question. I want to know, how do you feel about this whole tape coming out after the man passed away? Do you think the tape should have not come out, or do you think the tape should have came out before he passed away? I think the tape should have came out before he passed away. What's up, Mike?
I think it should have come out before he passed away. However, you know, somebody's always trying to make some money off of something.
Facts.
There's a lot of people out here that don't care if you're dead, sick, you name it. They don't care. So, however anybody can make money, they do it.
Facts.
That's just it. It's up to the masses to follow it. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts. Yeah, because my issues has been not that it came out, but that the fact that why would you want to denigrate this man's name after he passed, degrade this man's name, speak badly about this man after he already passed away? That's always been my issue. Period.
Well, that's a big issue for me too. People are just disrespectful. That's all I have to say. And anything that they could find, again, to make some money or to become known themselves, they do it. And they're going to do it. That's going to happen until we're all gone. It's sad to say, but it's true.
Yeah, definitely. Personally, I think that people don't really, like, we have a problem in America where individuals don't really care about other people. So what happens is if they have an opportunity to make somebody else look bad, or if they have an opportunity to like hurt somebody else, people are too willing to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I think that like that's what a big problem that we have in America is. We have a ton of problems. Don't get this confused. But I think one of the biggest issues that we have is a lack of empathy for other people. Like, why would you want to? I think, like I said before, I don't think that it should have been suppressed. I just think that it should have came out when the man was still alive, so he could have added context to whatever was going on in the conversation.
Right, agreed. I'm going to touch on that empathy thing just a little bit. I think the lack of empathy from, like you said, that's a big problem. It's a very big problem. But that comes with having low self-esteem yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean you, but I mean in general. A lot of people like to throw people out there because they're dealing with low self-esteem.
No. I'm saying elaborate. What do you mean? How does low self-esteem cause for people to have empathy or have a lack of empathy? Explain.
Well, to have a lack of it. Well, because there are things that you don't want to be known about yourself. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it. I'm sorry. I know what I'm trying to say. I know half the room knows what I'm saying also because we're all smart here. But for instance, like say you and I are friends, right? And we're out with some other friends and I'm always putting you out, yo, look at Fro's sneakers. Yo, look at this. Yo, look at that. Meanwhile, I'm hardly making any money at work. I can hardly take care of myself, but I don't want our other friends to notice this. So I'm going to keep going on you.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. And yeah, individuals do that. When you was first saying that, I thought it was like, why would she be telling people my sneakers are dope? Like that's literally what was going through my mind when you first said that, because my sneakers are dope. No. But yeah, you're trying to say people like to put other people down in order to make themselves look better because of. But I think that has that has to do with a low self-esteem, 100%. That's why one of the main things that I always try to not do is it's okay to like, you know, joke with your homies every now and then, but I try not to make it a habit to the majority of my jokes be speaking negatively about others, because that says more about yourself than to do about other people. Like I tell jokes here, but how often do you really hear me just talk about you know, try to personally attack somebody and make them feel bad about themselves? That's not really like what I do. I don't
That's really one thing I've never been into either. Like I don't play that game. It's like, oh, look at you and your hair is this and this is that, and look at your hat. Your hat is dirty. And look at your jeans. They all ripped. I've never been into that.
Yeah. I don't get down like that. But that's for different reasons. Like because like what I was trying to say before, I don't compare myself to others. I don't I'm not trying to be better than other people. I think that that's also a character flaw, and that's just my opinion. I think that whenever somebody set out to say, well, that's a person that I'm in competition with them and I want to be better than them, I think that to me that's just a character defect. I think that if you really are comfortable with who you are, and if you are, you know, confident in who you are, you wouldn't necessarily be trying to be better than anyone else. If anything, you would be thinking people need to try to catch up with you. But in reality, you would be having your own goals that you're setting that isn't dependent on you surpassing another individual, but yet surpassing who you are in yourself. What the fuck is that word? Pretorius? Patois? Patois.
Yes.
What the hell
I was talking to Jules. I see Jules her comment to KD. I see Jules comment to KD, and I was she said you folks will make it. And I was saying
Patois. Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Because I could speak it a little bit too and understand it very well. But anyway, keep going.
Yes. Yeah. So I personally, and this is something I'm always saying, me and Young, isn't this something that you heard me say before, that we shouldn't try to compare ourselves to others. I think that is one way that I believe that you can put limitations on yourself, because if you're comparing yourself to another individual, you're basically let's say you're like, I'm trying to surpass that person. You're now setting a ceiling for yourself. You're setting a destination that you could reach. I believe that we should always try to push past our limitations and past our boundaries. We shouldn't allow for anything to bind us to we can only become this good at something or that good at something. So I'm 100% against. That's another reason why I'm against just, making fun of somebody's clothing.
I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I didn't hear the tape though. When you guys did you play it?
No. I don't play any of that stuff anymore because YouTube, they demonetizes, people. Not everybody can do everything. And I'm fine with that, YouTube. Not bitching. I love YouTube. But no, I didn't play it. Diamonds Live had it on. And Diamonds Live played it. And that's why I'm telling people who go, like I said, Diamonds Live is really doing his due diligence. He's really following through with all of this stuff that involves XXXTentacion. But, he has a super large fan base over there of X fans. So he has an obligation to do this. You understand what I'm saying? He created a platform that X is discussed on often. So he has an obligation to try to find out what the fuck is going on with this chick that's out here with the damn tape, trying to sell the tape to people and try to get interviews with her and whatnot. So, if you want to know anything about X, go to his channel. That's the best way I could put it. Remember?
No, I don't want to know anything.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying. Remember, for a while, if you wanted to know anything about 6ix9ine, go to Academics. They's probably gonna be in the pool together.
Or you can call Jules.
There you go. Jules know everything. Contact Jules.
How are you doing tonight, Young?
I'm good.
I'm good. You over there? You toasted over there?
Nah. I'm just letting y'all talk. Yeah, I don't want to cut in because
cut in, honey.
You wanted tonight.
Good.
Focus on it.
Nah, I call y'all up so y'all can speak. I've been talking all this whole time. My voice hurt. I'm thinking about having some tea. You know what? I'm gonna have some tea.
I'm saying, but look at how many lives you have missed this week. You know what I mean? You can talk. You got
it. God dang it. It was only like 2. Was it more than 2? I don't know.
And then last week,
yeah, I missed a couple last week. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right, my brother. You're all right. 100%.
I was so disappointed.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Everybody that I missed a couple of lives. I'm gonna try to make sure that these things happen very less and further in between, if at all. Lives are important. Somebody says, Jack Frost, you know sign language? You can do a sign language live stream. You're very funny one night. Your humor does not go over my head.
I might be trolling his asshole.
Yes. One last thing, DJ. What do you think about the Migos situation where they're being accused of stealing that song? I'm telling you, that original song, I heard it. I heard the original song before I heard the Migos song. I'm telling you I did.
I don't believe it. Because you know what, too? I never followed this guy, Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
I saw a video of him talking to one of the Migos. Which one was it? I don't know which one it was on YouTube, right? So I watched it. I'm like, let me watch it. And just watch him and hearing him speak, I saw them in him.
Oh, copy. I hear what you're saying.
And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go check out some of this guy's videos and see what this guy is all in those dudes. I can believe this feeling.
And that song that he's specifically, you talking about Sauce Walker also. Walker. I don't know how to say nobody's name.
I can believe they're stealing from him. So if they're stealing from him, they're stealing.
Oh, yeah, just in general. And dude said that you could. Yeah, and dude said you could ask the people in Atlanta, everybody know that those guys steal.
Like they used to hang around him heavy when they was in Houston. They used to hang around him in South Florida heavy.
Yeah, I can believe it.
South Walker used to be amongst all of these rappers before he started beefing with Drake. He used to be amongst all these dudes. All these dudes got a little bit of flavor and a little bit of swag from him.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Well, first of all, I don't think those guys are very good at rapping. So if you told me they stole from fucking anybody, I'm gonna be like, yep. I don't think they're good at rapping, yo. If you told me they stole from Bow Wow, yo, there's this Bow Wow song that came out in '96. I'm gonna be like, I believe it. Them niggas is trash. They made like 3 or 4 songs I like at the most, and that's me being generous.
Ain't nobody stealing shit from Bow Wow.
That's the point. That's the point.
Bow Wow not even stealing from Bow Wow.
It ain't no remix. It ain't no remix. It ain't no nothing.
They're gonna steal Bow Wow. You know how Bow Wow be faking like he on fucking planes? They're gonna steal that shit. They're gonna be faking like they're on the plane. They're gonna really be on a fucking Greyhound. Them niggas really do be on planes though. It is what it is. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. It's getting late. My back is hurting. I think I'm gonna have to. I might lift a little bit of weights before I go to bed tonight. Ladies first. Do anybody got anything they want to say to the chat before we go?
Carlo, KG, Jules, Miss Mahogany, and if he's here, I don't think he's here. One night, Young. Well, I call him Agua. Y'all call him Young. I know he's right here on the phone with me, but I had to give him a shout out. That's pretty much it. All the regulars. Love you guys. Glad I got to call in. Thanks for listening.
Even though she was like, don't call me. She's like, don't call me.
It's because I don't be having anything to say, really. You know what I'm saying? But I'm much more fun in person.
Yeah, okay. I just have to assume.
Love you guys, so.
All right, what you got? You got anything you want to say, Young?
Nah, she just took care of that. She got that.
Copy. All right, I'm check y'all later. I love y'all. Enjoy your night.
All right, love you too.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we about to wrap this up. Please, everybody, remember to drink your water in the morning. Water. First thing we're gonna have is water, fruit, and then we're gonna get our day going. That's how we trying to do. We're trying to improve our health. You know what else we need to start doing? Young hit a point. Walking is good. I walk anyway, but walking is good. But you know what we're gonna start doing? Let's try to walk a little bit more than we usually do. Let's make up a reason tomorrow. Let's make up a reason to walk at least an extra block. Like wherever we going to and from, store, whatever we doing, let's just make up a reason to walk an extra block. Just one extra block tomorrow. That's it. Let's just make up a reason. One extra block. So we're going to wake up. We're going to have our water in the morning with our fruit. And then through the course of our day, when we're doing whatever the fuck we're doing, we're going to make up a reason to walk at least one extra block. See? Every day. We need to keep building on our health. But yeah, well, you walking like crazy anyway, Michael. What up, Michael? He for everybody that don't know, Michael raises I believe pit bulls. He raises animals. So yeah. That. So he's probably walking like crazy. Anyway, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.